I'm posting too much video. You don't have to put them in the list, because there are a lot of people also posting video. I'm sure if one video is on a list or someone find one video, they will end up looking for the rest of the video. But what I want to say is what I was saying, just invisible. If I don't tape it, it's gone with the wind. There's a woman, she's 50 years older than me. She's 89 years old. But she's 89 years of age. She have a daughter, she have grandchildren in the world. "50 years later, when I become the 89 years of age, who is gonna become my grandchildren? If the houses are now complete, the children are in the school and in the houses, the little girls are still themselves, nobody dropped dead in any area, everyone is just on the now. Please tell me, if I'm 39, 50 years later, the one that is 89, will she be there? 89 plus 50. You can see that she just entered my body. And if she enter my body, she enter my children's body. My children can get her a baby body. The woman that is 89 years of age was the youngest child 89 years ago. 89 years later, we are not here. We, the one who's working in YouTube and me, we are not here. We was not here. We never anywhere. That's the cool thing about it. We are never anywhere. No, it's like the street is created. There was no car driving in the street, and then someone put spare parts together, the car get a wheel, and now there's a car driving in the street. And you give the car a name, and every time the car passes by, you call the car by the name. But the car cannot drive in the night without the light. The car need oil, the car need water, the car need petrol. And when the car is driving, there's a place like going to the toilet where the smoke is coming out. The car has to eat just like the people need to drink water, eat food, or goes to the toilet. Our eyes need the lights to see, otherwise we can hide in the night. But you can see that 50 years ago is not so far apart. Because 50 years ago, how long is 50 years ago? I mean, 50 years ago, I'm 39 years of age. 50 years ago, my mother have sex, and then I was here, right? I'm 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 11 years ago is 50 years ago. Like when you say I was born 39 years ago, 50 years ago is actually 11 years before I was created. And like someone say 50 years ago is a long time. Well, that was 11 years plus me make 50 years. But 50 years before, that's a long time. The 50 years that is already climbed before the 11 years that become the second 50 is already 100 years old. I don't know how much they pay you in YouTube. I don't know how much they pay the ministers in the world. But whatever they pay you today in your bank account, I guarantee you 100 years ago the paycheck, it was less, but it was more value than today. The people in the graveyard, they never will fight for the money that belongs to them. They build a car and we come to steal their names. We steal their looks. When we sleep, we don't know nothing about us. I get a phone call. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. No, 4 because my other son have a Dutch passport. Yeah. Yeah. What you say?
No, I said no. I'm looking for some other possibilities, and one of the maybe solutions is that you get a Dutch foreigner passport. There is
To get a Dutch foreigner passport?
Yes, that's for people who can't get a passport out of their own country. But I don't know if that's a solution for you.
Yeah.
I've got to make some social calls. It's for you and for 4 children. Your permit to stay, that it has ended?
It will end in May. 29th of May. But I already applied for a new one.
Yeah, but you need to have a new passport.
Yeah.
Get that?
Yeah.
No, I don't know enough. I will call you back. I'm working at it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. My contact person, the one I talked about yesterday, the ghost is calling to interrupt the video. I live in this country for over 16 years. Understand the subject is switch. I live in this country for over 16 years. And now they're trying to get me a Dutch foreigner passport. I mean, perfect timing to call me and ask me about a Dutch foreigner passport. Forgive him, he doesn't drive himself. What I'm supposed to say is just switch. But I'm gonna stop the video and I think why the interruption. Because trust me, I already forget it. What the telephone came for. He will never call me 3 o'clock in the middle of the night. If I try to call him 3 o'clock in the middle of the night, he will be so fucking pissed off with me. He cannot understand it. Now, people, it's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Holland. But trust me, it is 9 o'clock in Hong Kong. And the people there, they're sleeping right now. The children are all sleeping. But it's broad daylight here, which is 3 o'clock here. It's just 9 o'clock in America in the morning. You understand, people? The people in Asia, all the children are now sleeping. Big or small, it's same fresh air. They're not moving. But the children in Holland, they're awake. And the ones in America, they just wake up. They're just going to school. Whilst the children in Asia, and they're sleeping. Take care, people. I'm going to think about what I wait until the video is paused. If it's not important, take it. But understand, I don't plan to go anywhere. But my staying permit, I can stay forever in Holland. But the card, the date is expired in May. But they want to give me a new one, but I need to get a passport. I mean, come on. All the people who came yesterday from Africa, they have the Dutch passport. I'd rather die as a Sierra Leonean because, trust me, the saddest thing is, where they have sex and pop you out is what you become. I'm sure the next time around, when I die, they pop me a baby body in the Vatican City. My win goes to the Pope. And then 30 years later, they will show me in the Vatican City and I'm preaching. I'm pretty sure people will listen to me then because they will show I was born with a cloth in the Vatican City. My mother will be so different than my mother in Africa. So take care, people. I will have started the video, but it's the second video I was supposed to start. I didn't start it. I wait until I listen to the video what I was going to say. If I don't post anything, adios. If I do, you will understand why the interruption.